Here's how to not make every mildly inconvenient event a personal attack from the universe. And with that, welcome to Stoicism But Make It Cute, where I, Louise, teach you the psychology behind Stoicism so that you can actually use it in real life. Today we're talking about controlling your judgments. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it that matters." And he meant that you literally cannot control what happens, but you can always control how you interpret it. And this is one of the core Stoic principles. Events themselves are neutral, and only your judgment makes them good or bad. Here's the thing though, your brain is kind of a drama queen. It automatically creates these stories about everything, and those stories usually involve you being the victim, the villain, or both. Like, your friend doesn't text you back for 3 hours, and suddenly your brain's convinced that they hate you and you said something wrong and your whole friendship is over. When actually, they might just be at the gym. So what you've just done is you confused facts, "my friend didn't text me back," with interpretations. That must mean they're mad. Now, these thinking errors have names, and CBT calls them cognitive distortions. There's all or nothing thinking. If it's not perfect, I failed. There's mind reading. They definitely think I'm annoying. There's catastrophizing. If this goes wrong, it's over. There's personalization. They're upset, so that must mean it's my fault, and many more. Your brain does this because it's trying to protect you and keep you safe, but actually, these distortions usually create way more suffering than the actual neutral event did. So when you notice an intense reaction, pause and ask yourself these 3 things. Is this definitely true or just one possible interpretation? What evidence supports this and what contradicts it? And what would I tell a friend thinking this? These questions create space between the event and your spiral. Okay, real life scenario. You say something in a group and there's a brief silence. I think we've all been there. Your automatic judgment is probably something like, "That was so stupid. Everyone thinks I'm weird. That was so cringe." That, my dear, is mind reading and catastrophizing in action. Now, a more balanced judgment could be, pauses happen in conversations and I don't actually know what anyone's thinking. See, this is still the same event, only now there's way less suffering. So as for today's takeaway, I want you to remember that your suffering doesn't come from what happens to you. It comes from the story you tell yourself about what happens to you. If you want to go deeper on this, my digital workbook, the Stoic Girl Starter Pack, has a whole exercise on cognitive distortions where you can literally identify which thinking errors you're using and then reframe them in real time. You can grab it through the link in my bio. By the way, you can download these slides for free also through the link in my bio. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.